Moving further, so it is for everyone. Make sure. So this is how the ITIL process will be. You can be. I mean, you might feel the different kind of approaches or the practices in your organization, but that is not correct. As per ITIL, this is the process. So before going further to the slide, make sure that it is a software job. It is not a BPO job again. And coming to the software job in ITIL, we will be having three domains. The first one will be the process, okay, and the next one will be the practice, and third one will be the operations. So operations is the kind of domain where you are working, and the process is which is designed in the like the process documents are the books, and the practice is how it is designed by the experts. I will give you a simple example. you know there like there will be a static rules, I mean a fixed rules for everything. We need to wear helmet when we are going to the when we are driving a two-wheeler. That is what we can call it as the practice. Okay, coming to the process, what we will see, you no need to use that particular helmet when you are roaming inside the villages. You hardly see anyone wearing the helmets when they are roaming within the villages. And coming to the operations, 80% of us never use helmet. But as per traffic rules, that is where we have mentioned it is the process. As per the designed process, each and everyone should have the helmet. But it is not happened in the practice as well as the operations. In the same way, these are all the kind of guidelines which are framed by the ITIL experts here. But coming to the operations, it is completely different. We always strive to finish our shift as soon as possible in a easiest way. So, but we will start here as a practice or the process expert. We will gain complete knowledge here. Then we will see how the operations will work in the organizations. Okay, the practice and process will be different. I can say completely different, not slightly also. Uh, if you compare with the what I can say the operations, but to crack an interview, you must have knowledge of practice and process first. They will question you about the practice and process. They won't see the easy methods to use in the operations. But when you are selected and when you are going to the operations, obviously you will adapt it to the easy methods of finishing a task. So here it is pretty much in the bookish kind of thing, or I can say the theoretical kind of thing, which is going to be different when you enter the practical world. Understood? So first one, if you see here, don't uh, dig into this particular topic. So ITSM, ITIL, process and operations. Forget about practice. Practice is a very huge word for you. So forget about. So what is ITSM? Information Technology Services Management. So it is how the services are managed in a IT organization. Information technology is nothing but a software firm. So there are service managements in many organizations. Like if you go to a salon and you will get your hair cut, so that is a service. If you go to a hotel and they will provide you the food and you will pay tip for the service, so that is also service. But this particular ITSM is pretty much confined to the all the service management kind of things which are confined to the IT, like a software company. And coming to the ITIL, this is Information Technology and Infrastructure Library. Again, I repeat, if you are noting down, or you can refer the recording later. It is Information Technology and Infrastructure Library. What is the objective of having a library in a college or a school? What is the objective of having a library? Whenever you struck, whenever you don't know what to do, you immediately go to library. You will find a book there and you will search for the answer and you will implement it. Like if you have a question in your final examination, you need to get the answer. What you will do? You will go to library, you will get the concerned book and you will go the Go to that particular page and you will write the answer. So in the same way, to give these particular services or to deliver these services in a proper way, we need to have a reference here, whether you can consider that as a guideline or a process or a procedure or a book also. But these are all the principles that we should refer, that we in the sense the ITSM manager should refer to deliver the services in a proper way. That is ITIL. Again, here we need to take care of both the process as well as the operations. As I mentioned, the process are pretty much clear. Like if you are riding the bike, you need to have the helmet. That's it. That is process. That is how we will, go through the sessions there. And coming to the operations, if you see here, so the technical knowledge or the challenges or the methodologies, these are the pretty much kind of things which we use in the daily life of a service manager. It is not in the bookish kind of things. If you see, if you find a answer for a question in your the book which is in library, you don't, write as it is. You will just write it in your own way, but it will match the expectation of the valuator there, right? So in the same way, the operations are pretty much, I can say DIY, design it by yourself. They are pretty much customized to the organization to organization. So I will give you an example. In my current organization, I will get hardly like 3 to 4 incidents a day. So the way we deal with the incidents is pretty much different here. Like, so we take utmost care of each and every ticket. We will go through the ticket and ticket. We will go by vocabulary. We will go the terminology and everything. We will work on the tickets. And there are few organizations where I worked. The daily inflow is more than 2,500. The daily inflow of the incidents is 2,500. So I can't go by ticket, right? I can't spend a half an hour for each and every ticket. So I need to have a year to just go through the 1 day ticket. So what I will do, I have a different approach there. But end of the day, the objective is to resolve the incidents, resolve the issues of the end user. So here that it is all a kind of methodologies we use depending upon the organization. So these are all the kind of things we are going to discuss. So for that, we will start with the process of ITSM. I think it is a repetitive sessions for few, but for the new people, for Venkat and Satish and Jogi and these people, it will be pretty much new. Monica, for you also. So the process of ITIL or the ITSM or the life cycle of the ITSM is starts with the service strategy, then it is service design, then service transition, service operation, and continual service improvement. So I will be pretty much specific to our scope of learning again. I don't dig each and everything. We hardly cares about service strategy and service design. We don't want that. And you will be never a part of continual service improvement also. So we are going to focus on service transition and service operations here. So before that, we will just define what exactly every side heading mean here, or the every process mean here. So service strategy means, if you see here, this particular slide, so if you see my pointer, there will be service provider and there will be service consumer. Means this is a IT company and this is the service consumer, the people who are using those services. I will give you an example. In the previous time, I gave you a banking example, right? Now I will give you a telecom example. So you are the user of Airtel, okay? Airtel. So you are the service consumer. You will be having products and services with that Airtel SIM. You will be having what you will be having? You will be having call facility. You will be having SMS facility. You will be having internet facility. You will be having that caller tune facility. And these are all the products and services. And there should be an individual or a group of people or at least an organization to provide all these products and services to the consumer in a proper way. That we call it as the service provider. This is where you are going to enter. This is a software company. And they will provide services to a group of people who will use their product. For that, there should be a proper process, like we are preparing our biryani. You can't prepare biryani in your own way, right? You should be having a proper, what I can say, that items for that. You need to add them in a proper way. You need to cook them in a proper way. Then only you will get the finalized biryani, the flavored biryani. In the same way, we need to have these all in the proper way. And again, don't dig in anything into your mind. Like, don't, what I can say, by heart everything. You try to understand. So, and again, I am telling you, don't memorize these kind of things. Strategy management, portfolio management, nowhere related for you. Nowhere related for you. So, to provide these particular things, you need to have few of the things. These are the things: organizations and people. Like, I will give you an example, but it is a bit out of the book example for you. Like, if you are providing a service, means you need to have people for that. You need to have a setup, like an organization for that. Like, you need to have an office, you need to have like a server rooms for that, like that. So that is organization and people. That is organizations and people. And then you need to have value streams and process. Again, don't dig too much into value streams. A value stream is nothing but a particular process which add value to the customer. If you see, Vodafone and Idea are having less consumers when you compare with the Jio and Airtel. Why? That is the reason of value streams. The value streams what Itil and Jio are providing is comparatively pretty much high when you compare with the Vodafone and the Idea. Like, it can be the tariff plans, or it can be the coverage, or anything. That is value streams and the process they are following. And information and technology means the amount of technical stuff they are using. And in interview, no one will ask you about these questions. This we are discussing to understand the process of ITSM. And final one is the partners and suppliers, like the leadership in the service providers as well as the leadership in the like consumer. These all things will coordinate together, make this particular service reach the service consumer, which perceives the value of the consumer, which gives value to the, you need to get the satisfaction of the thing you are using, right? You can't buy a black and white TV now, because it won't satisfy your need there. Now you need a LED TV or a OLED TV. In the same way, the end user always have a specific expectations on the product. By coordinating all these things only, the service provider can deliver that product to the end user. That is value. So to provide these particular things, you need to have a proper plan for this. That plan is nothing but the ITSM process. So it starts with the service strategy. So when you have everything, you have consumers, you have provider, you have organization, you have technical staff and everything, what you will do, you will first prepare a strategy. Like, I want to prepare like this. So this will be the cost and this will be the things I need. This will be the like BRM, like business relationship management I need to maintain with others, that you will prepare. And then you will design a blueprint, like a test, a kind of test kind of thing, or a blueprint, or a drawing kind of sketch you will prepare. Like a flow diagram you will prepare. This is what I want to do. Once it got approved from the both the ends, if I am saying both the ends means service provider as well as the service consumer. Okay. We will go for the service transition. Service transition, you need to understand what is service transition here. So service transition means how the service is transferring from provider to the end user. Okay, how it is flowing from the provider to the end user. And next one, service operations. Service operations is nothing but how we are performing our daily activities, how we effectively you are providing the data, like how we effectively Airtel is serving their end users. Forget about continual service improvement. Continual service improvement is a leadership activity where they always try to improve the services. Like, if you are using 2G, they will come up with 3G. If you are adapted to 3G, again they will come up with 4G. Now we are very much happy with 4G and they are coming with 5G. We are from the generations where we used to spend 98 rupees for 500 MB of the data. and the speed of the net is 128 kbps, hardly it is half MB. But now you can see 1 GB per second, or now you can see they are testing for 20 GB per second. So these are all the kind of continual service improvement plans. These are all the continual service improvement plans we are seeing. So we need to focus particularly on service transition and service operations. In that also, we are going to focus on change management from the service transition, and all the incident, request fulfillment and problem management from the service operations. That will be fine for you. Okay. So coming to the ITSM process that we are going to focus. This is incident management. Okay, 1 second. Give me like I need to join a call. I will just join that call and I will come back. I mean, I'm not dropping from this call. Give me 30 seconds. I will be a silent audience there. I think I need to join that call by 8:30. I'm late by 14 minutes. Okay, I just joined that call. Okay, no problem. So we need to focus on incident management, problem management, service level management, and coming to the change and release management, we need to understand. 1 second. If you are getting any disturbance from the 10, I will mute that call also. Okay. So how this particular change and release management are having that, the direct or indirect. Okay, fine. Sorry. So how they are, have that hand in hand relationship with the other process, but make sure you are very much thorough with incident and problem management. Very much thorough with. Forget about service level management. You don't get much questions out of it. But if you are attending any kind of interview for incident or problem management, make sure you are thorough with in and out of this process. In and out means each and everything. Okay. I'm just moving forward. So this is how you can say, this is how our curriculum will be. Okay. So in the process and operations, we are going to discuss about the incident management, where we are going to discuss about the definition of incident management, keywords we will use in incident management, how the process will be. When I am saying process means high level process flow. Then low level process flow. What is the difference between high level process flow and low level process flow? High level process flow means when you are seeing incident management from a, I can say from a far distance or from a wider scope. And low level process means it is digging deeper into the incident management. Each and every corner, what they are doing in incident management. And next thing will be the people, means the people who are involved in incident management. Not only the incident managers will be there in the incident management, there are plenty of people will be there in incident management that we are going to discuss. And then we are going to discuss about roles and responsibilities of the incident manager as well as the people involved in incident management, I'm sorry. Okay. Roles and responsibilities. Roles is different and responsibilities is different. Role is a kind of thing what he is supposed to do, and responsibility is the kind of thing where he bind to do that. If it is not done properly, he will be caught. So that is called as the responsibility. And the kind of technical knowledge we need to have being an incident manager. Again, not the coding or anything. It will be like a 15-minute session for us. I will tell you. And what are the challenges you will face as an incident manager when you are working with the organizations? And other one is the methodologies. Methodologies is nothing but, I can say, the kind of actions or the approaches you will prepare for on your own way to overcome these challenges. Understood? In the same way, we will be having same for problem management also, because we are going to discuss each and every corner of incident and problem management. And few of the people might think about where is major incident management here. So for your understanding, there is no major incident management. Major incident management is a part of incident management. The process of execution is different, but the process of learning is same. I think it is for Ashok and for Sriram. So major incident management process is different and incident management process is different when you are executing the things, but learning for both the things, the terminology and everything remains same. And next one is the service level management and the change management. As I mentioned, we are not going to deep dive into these, these particular tasks. So we will go with the definition, keywords in the keywords, I mean, I can say the glossary, and the linkage with other process means how the service level management, SLAs are affecting incident and problem, how incident will be tagged with the SLA, how the change management will be affect the incident, how the change management will create the incidents, that all we will discuss, and the basic technical knowledge of SLA and change management. It is all kind of definitions only. It is not going to be, how we discussed about this particular thing. And the final one, what is the value add kind of thing? Because you are not going to be a change manager, you are not going to be a SLA manager. So how this particular knowledge about change management or the SLA management will add value to the incident management? That is how we are going to discuss. As I mentioned, all the ITSM process are hand in hand. Like they will walk hand in hand. If one is not going well, automatically it has the adverse effect on the other. So we need to have a basic knowledge on the other things also. And apart from this, to make the things pretty much clear for you, so we are going to discuss other things also, that is CMDB, that is configuration management database, KEDB, known error database, RACI matrix, escalation matrix, and the best thing is the service desk operations. How the service desk operations will be performed. So you are not going to be a service desk executive. And why? What is the point of learning service desk operations? Because every incident will be created in service desk only. So you need to understand what is happening in service desk, and don't feel like we will go incident after that problem, then we will go to SLM and then go to others. No. When we are discussing about incident management, hardly I don't touch problem management, but we will discuss about service level and change management, as well as we will discuss about other areas also. And when we are discussing about problem management, again, I will take the aid or your knowledge from the incident management. I will connect them with the SLA and SCM, and we will connect with the other areas also. When we are discussing about this, you need to get everything from incident and problem. That is how this will be. It is a hand-in-hand process learning. So I will share this. You can, I will share this picture also. Make sure we never missed anything in this. Never ever we missed anything in this. If you are thorough with these particular things, make sure that you can, I can say you can be confident enough that you can clear the interview. Only thing is you need to have in and out of it. Okay, what is the time span of learning this? How long this will take? Hardly 15 days. Hardly 15 days it will take. It takes 3 days to explain me, or so I will take 5 days for it. It takes 2 days for me because you know about incident management, so I take 4 days for it, 2 days for this, 0 days for this, because you will learn everything when you are learning incident and management. Overall, it is more a kind of 15 days package, but we will stretch that to 30 days. That 30 days is because I want you to explain each and everything. It is not like that I am speaking and you are listening as I am a Sadguru or someone. You need to open your mouth. You need to concentrate on your communication. If you are confident enough to open your mouth in front of the panel, then only make sure you are getting the knowledge. It is not like that. If you finished 15 days of my session, you will be placed somewhere. No, it will not happen. I am making things very clear for you. The only thing is you need to open your mouth in front of the panel. You can only open your mouth in front of the panel when you have command on the subject and when you have command on the communication. So focus on your communication as well as the knowledge. Knowledge I am going to share each and every day, or how many times you want I will share that. But the communication you need to focus from day one. The only thing you need to utter each and every word out. It is not like that you are murmuring something inside you. You need to make it louder outside. You can connect with others. Don't feel shy, because it is not a kind of job of like 15,000 or 20,000 for a 5 years person. You will get a minimum of a 70,000 to 75,000 per month. And if you are 2 years or 3 years experience, it is hardly for you to get a 15,000 job in the market. But here you can get 7.5 LPA. 7.5 LPA is not a easy task. It is around like 60,000 or 55,000 per month. So getting that job, there is no crime in learning. That is only my concern. You need to speak up. It is not like that you are joining, you will get everything. No, you will get the knowledge, but you can only share your knowledge when you are opening your mouth. If you are okay, you can gather 5 or 6 people from your village, or else a fifth class or sixth class people also, who are not going to judge you. Just keep them in your home for a 1 hour, and you ask them, you just explain what you have learnt, because they are not going to judge you, they are not going to laugh at you. So ask them to sit, give them a chocolate, ask them to sit for 5 or 6 people for 1 hour. You just explain what I have explained now. They won't explain, they just listen to you, but you feel like somebody is listening to you. Your shy will be gone, and your confidence and morale will increase like anything. If you practice this from the day one, then only you can open your mouth in front of the panel. If you feel like you can directly face the interview, no, you can't even give your self introduction also. I am pretty much sure in that. I trained more than 40 people till now, so I know how the things will be. So whatever you are listening, just have an outlet for that. You just uh, you know uh, try to explain to someone at your places. Ask them to listen, forget about judging. No problem, even though they are laughing at you also, then only you can clear your interview. Apart from this, what I will do is I will help you in preparing the Naukri profile, as well as I will help you in preparing the proper resume also. Okay, then it will be easy for you to, I will explain how the resume should be. And you need to have complete knowledge on resume. It is not like that a kind of curriculum vitae or resume or a biodata. It should give the complete details of knowledge you have, so that you can extend your interviews. When you have your when you have those extended interviews or the interactions with the panel, make sure that you got that job. If the interview is scheduled for 30 minutes, and if they wind up in 10 minutes, no point of calling for the feedback also. Believe you are rejected. If the interview is scheduled for 30 minutes and you are, what I can say, if it is extended for more than 20 minutes, it is make sure you selected in that particular job. If it is more than 30 minutes, means he is pretty much interested in your candidature. He is pretty much happy to have you in his team. So make sure that you have enough knowledge. Uh, uh, you have enough knowledge, so that he is pretty much happy to have you in his team. That is how the thing. So you can only extend the interviews when you have the knowledge. Don't hurry about your jobs or anything. 1 month of your I can say 1 month of your, I can't say it is struggle also, your interest will make you to the heights. I can say that. Okay, and apart from this, there is a spoken English session also for the, I mean, I don't know that particular organization also, but Ashok can assure you that. So if you are interested to enroll for spoken English also, that is better. It is hardly costing you 3,000 or 3,500 for 6 months. So if you are okay for that, you can just enroll for that. Parallelly, you can, what I can say, you can focus on your communication also. Make sure that you are confident in your tone and communication. And if you are confident enough in your subject, fine, it will be fine. So from tomorrow, we will start incident management. It takes 3 to 4 days for us to have the complete in and out process of incident management. It has both incident management, major incident management, high level process flows and everything. So it takes another 5 days for us. So by weekend, like by Friday, we will be winding up with the incident management. The weekend 2 days, if you are okay, we can connect for 1 hour. I can take one-on-one also if you are available. If you are interested to give the KAP means knowledge assessment playback. That, sir or Surya, I want to just give a playback on what I have learned. Okay, you can share your screen, or you can just you know, you can share what you have learned out of this particular session. That will be fine. Make sure you are interactive. Make sure you are speaking something, not, don't be a silent audience. If I am saying something, you need to say something else. That is how the things will work in the interviews. So finally, I think I just stopped sharing my screen, right? I'm sorry. So I'm just sharing my screen, and you can unmute yourself. And if you have any kind of questions regarding these 2 slides, you can ask me. I will share this anyhow. I will just drop this in the chart itself, and in the, I will keep it in the chart. So I will edit online, so that what you can do is you will get the updated version. So if you have any doubts, you can open, and you can ask your questions in Telugu. It is not mandate to ask your questions in English, but I prefer English. And if it is not okay, I mean, if it is not okay for you, or if you are not comfortable enough, you can ask your questions in Telugu also. Over to you, I mean, to the form. Anybody have any questions, you can open up. Ask something. So I told you, right? If you start asking only, then only it will add value. Any question, any silly, stupid question also accepted for anyone. Monica, I think I'm expecting something from you.
Yes, but I don't have any questions right now. So if I'm having, I will ask tomorrow.
Okay. Anything else from Ashok or Jogi, Venkat, Jeevan?
No, no, my side all clear.
Okay. Okay, then fine. We are good to wind up this call. And if you have anything to discuss personally also, it is pretty much okay for me. Uh, we can discuss that. No issues in that. Bye. Okay. So we can discuss that. But make sure you are learning or taking something out of the class. Okay. Uh, so from tomorrow, we are joining, and please let me know if you are unavailable. You can ping there, so you can reschedule this call to this particular time. I will see it. I will, I will check the availability of everyone, and then only I will schedule the class. Most possibly this time is, I think this is pretty much fine for
Better.
everyone, right? So we will be at homes at this point of time. So we will try to join this call. And Venkat, if you have any shift issues or anything, please let me know. I will reschedule the call for you separately. Okay?
Oh, okay, sir.
Yeah. But make sure you are joining the class, Venkat. Venkat, Jogi, and Monica. Particularly you three.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
Because for Satish and Jeevan, it is different. But for you, I think you need to focus with I mean, I can say you need to have the more focus on this.
So tomorrow
Okay.
also same time,
Same timing we will join this call. Okay.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
And Ashok, in the group, please post that spoken English thing is there, right?
Yeah.
You
I
just
have
give
shared
the
one number.
contact. Yeah. If they have
Yeah.
any interest, they can ping that. They can ping them and you can enroll. And Venkat, you check whether you can enroll for that. It will be helpful for you also. It is 500 or something.
Okay.
How much, sir?
They're not. I think it is 500 per month or something. You can check with them. Ashok, how much it is?
Sir, actually before you told 3,500, sir.
3,500 for 6 months, I think.
Okay, sir.
So I think you can pay 1,000 and you can enroll for 2 months. If it is okay, you can pay additional and you can continue.
Okay,
But
sir.
it is peer to peer in the sense they are taking one-on-one. So that is enough. Like it is not a group call.
Okay.
Taken
And
1 hour,
I
daily 30 minutes.
daily 30 minutes. Even I saw a huge improvement in Ashok also. That is the reason I am just, I'm just referring that. I felt it will be good for the team.
Ashok bro, you
You
just
just
drop your mobile number. I will call you.
Okay. Okay. I'm sure.
okay, team. Yeah, we really had a good time.
Okay, sir.
Good
Bye,
night
sir.
for you. Hope I
Good
will
night,
be
sir.
having a good day. Okay, bye.
Bye, sir.
Bye.
Yeah.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Monica, bye.
Bye.
Hello.